Good afternoon, everyone. Let us start the today's session. Okay. Uh, I hope you might have will be joining later. So no issue. We'll start the class. Okay. So in today's session, we will try to understand about the very important, that is MOSFET. Okay. If you remember in the previous session when I started, I have given you a gist of what we are going to study in today's class. As you all are aware that in the last class when we were studying about the FET, that is field effect transistor, then I told you that there is one more category that we have to learn about, the MOSFET. Okay. So in the last class we have studied about the JFET, junction field effect transistor. In this we have also studied the operation of N and P channel JFET, right? N and P channel JFET we have studied. Okay, so in today's class our main focus will be on MOSFET. So let me explain you how the MOSFET will work. Okay, what are the different types of MOSFET is there and what are the things that one must understand in the MOSFET. First of all, you must know what MOSFET stand for. So let me write it here: metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Okay, so FET full form you know already, that is field effect transistor. Sometimes there's another name also that can be asked in your exam. In many competitive exam also they used to ask this: IGFET. IGFET stands for insulated gate field effect transistor. Okay, is that point is clear to everyone? So the MOSFET can be called as to be IGFET. So the full form of IGFET is insulated gate field effect transistor. Once you know the full form of this, the MOSFET and the insulated gate field effect transistor, we should also understand in what are the operating mode that it can be studied. So there are two ways that one must understand. That is, one is depletion, and second one, if I write it to be as one, depletion mode. Okay, depletion mode MOSFET, depletion mode MOSFET, and the second one is enhancement mode. Okay, so there are two categories: depletion mode and enhancement mode. Enhancement mode MOSFET. Okay, so as I told you that we are going to study the depletion mode and enhancement mode MOSFET as per the GTU syllabus. As per your syllabus, your university syllabus diploma, you have to study about only the second one, that is enhancement mode MOSFET. You must know what is the basic difference between these two, that is depletion mode MOSFET and enhancement mode MOSFET. Okay, now I'll present a PPT to you so that we can go through. Okay, so is that point is clear what we are going to study in today's session? So first of all, we have started with MOSFET. What does MOSFET stand for? That is nothing but metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. There is another name of MOSFET also, that is IGFET, that stands for insulated gate field effect transistor. Then whenever you are going to study about the MOSFET, we have to study under two different mode, that is depletion mode and enhancement mode. And I made a point that as per your GTU syllabus for the diploma, you have only the enhancement mode MOSFET. We will be studying in detail about the enhancement mode MOSFET. But it would not be a great if we do not know the difference between the depletion mode MOSFET and enhancement mode MOSFET, because a curiosity may arise in your mind that what is the basic difference between these two? Why we are only going to study about the enhancement mode MOSFET and not is there in our syllabus of depletion mode MOSFET? So Just to make it very clear, I'll just make yeah, just to make it very clear, let me reiterate my sentence once again. In one sentence, you can differentiate this two mode. That is, in depletion mode, the channel is pre-existing. I'm just writing it here so that you will have a clear-cut idea. In depletion mode, channel between drain and source is pre-existing. What do you mean by pre-existing? Something which is already there. Okay, pre-existing. Channel between the drain and source is pre-existing, whereas in this case channel between drain and source is not there. Okay, it's not present. Is that point is clear? That means we are going to enhance this mode in such a way that there will be an existence of a channel, so that the electrons or the holes or the majority carrier from the source, it can flow to the drain. Okay, so this is the basic difference between the depletion mode and enhancement mode MOSFET, that the channel is pre-existing, whereas in the case of enhancement mode, the channel is not there. Okay, so now let us go into the PPT so it would be clear. Now I'm taking it in the full PPT mode. If anyone is waiting to join the class, just let me know so that I will allow them. Okay, now so this is irrelevant. Okay, what are the content that you must understand? That is an introduction about it, that I have already given to you an introduction, so that a clear-cut idea should be there when we are going to study in detail. Then we will be looking into the MOSFET circuit and symbol. See, you must remember one point, that whenever we are going to study some concept in electronic, you should know how it look like. Okay, what is the symbol of it, how that circuit is being designed. Okay, then once it is you know the symbol, the circuit diagram, the construction and all, you must know how does it work. So what is the basic working principle that we are going to study. Then as I told you that in the classification of it, if you remember, a chart was prepared. Let me show you that I have prepared a chart. Okay, I'll just show you in the PDF. I have prepared this in the last session also. So FET is basically divided into two categories, that is JFET and insulated gate field effect transistor or MOSFET. Then in JFET, N channel JFET, P channel JFET, this we studied in the last session. And then we have depletion mode, enhancement mode. As I told you that we have two different mode, depletion and enhancement. In depletion, the channel is pre-existing. In enhancement mode, channel is not there. Again, depletion mode will be of two category, N channel and P channel. Similarly, your enhancement is also of two type, N channel and P channel. Okay, so as this is the only definition that you must know, so I have told you in detail we are going to study about the enhancement mode type. Okay, so this is that classification chart that I have drawn yesterday in the paint session. Okay, so today now let us go into detail now. Okay, I'm sorry. I was there on the content slide only, right? Then we will be looking some application of it, and then definitely some advancement, how presently in which stage it is there, and what are the limitation of MOSFET, and some references that is not relevant to you anyways, because you all are completely dependent on me. So references is not required. That is for me. Okay. Now let us try to see, because in the online session, if it is an offline one, I might have brought some transistors, some MOSFET, some ICs and everything to you, and you might be able to differentiate by look and feel, by touching it. However, it is not possible. However, I have taken some picture of it, and you can clearly see, even in Google also you can search. Okay, you can see how actually it looked like. Okay, some YouTube videos also you can see if somebody is interested. So a transistor is a semiconductor device. I already told you it is used to amplify or switch the electronic signals, and it is composed of semiconductor material with at least three terminals for connections into an external circuit. Already I told you that transistor is something which is like, you can also define it in a way that it is a two diode connected back to back. It is having a two junction, okay, three layer uh, and minimum 3 terminal is required. So you can see minimum 3 I am saying. So sometime you can also see in this diagram there are four terminals are also there. Okay, we will study now. So minimum 3 to rehna hi hai, and beyond that also you can get one extra, that I will tell you what is that. Okay, so we have classified, first is BJT and FET, that is bipolar junction transistor. FET stand for field effect transistor, and in FET further category is JFET and MOSFET. JFET stand for junction field effect transistor, and MOSFET, metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Then what basically MOSFET circuit will look like and where we are going to use it. Okay, please remember one thing, that MOSFET is a type of a transistor only. Okay, so we know that the transistor can be used for two main application, that is for amplifying or switching. So this MOSFET circuit you can use it for either amplifying your signal or switching the electronic signal. Okay, now I'll show you how your circuit will look like. So see, you can use it this as to be a switch, okay, or you can use it for amplifying purpose also. This is just for your basic understanding. Now we are going to learn in detail. Okay, now how does the symbol and circuit will look like? You must know this, because in your examination for diploma, many times in several question papers if you will refer, or in some competitive exams also which you are going to write for railway or for some other examinations, if it is related to engineering diploma and all, or junior engineer or something, you will be asked to identify the symbols. Okay, what is a MOSFET symbol, what is a FET symbol, what is BJT symbol, what is diode symbol and all, so you must know. So in that I'm just trying to show you how does MOSFET symbol will look like. See, you can see this is the symbol and this is the construction that I am going to explain you now. First you just look into this. There are, as I told you, there are basically 3 terminal minimum. So in the last class of JFET I told you there are 3 terminal named as drain, gate and source. Okay, and then one more is that is substrate. What is substrate, how does it this come into picture, I'm going to explain you now. Okay, this arrow is pointing inside, that means it's an N channel. Do remember this, if arrow is pointing outside then it will be a P channel, as arrow is pointing inside it is N channel. One more thing you can see, the symbol differences of JFET and MOSFET is that the gate is directly connected with the drain and source in the case of JFET. But if you will observe it very carefully, there is a gap. Okay, can you all observe this gap? Can one of you say yes or no? Is I'm audible?
Yes, sir.
Ha, fine. So you can see here there is a gap, right? But if you remember in last class I told you that directly we have drawn the drain and source with gate only. Okay, that is in the case of JFET. But in the case of MOSFET, you can observe that there is a gap. Okay, that's what it is saying as metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. इसका ये मतलब है जो गेट का जो टर्मिनल है, ठीक है, वो डायरेक्टली कनेक्टेड नहीं होगा ड्रेन एंड सोर्स के, उसके बीच में एक इंसुलेटिंग मटेरियल है, इसीलिए इसका नाम आईजीफेट भी है. आईजीफेट स्टैंड फॉर इंसुलेटेड गेट फील्ड इफेक्ट ट्रांजिस्टर, जिसमें गेट अलग हो, इंसुलेटेड हो, ठीक है, उसको हम बोलते हैं मॉसफेट या फिर आईजीफेट. ओके, नाउ आई थिंक you understand. This is a drain, source and gate. I already told you to remember in a very simplest way that source will always be at the bottom section, drain will be in the topmost, and the gate you consider it to be on left side. Fine. Now one more thing, while making comparison between JFET and BJT, I told you to remember how emitter, collector and base are linked with this, right? So if you remember, the drain I told you just to remember with the synonyms of the collector, emitter with respect to the source, and the gate is nothing but the base. Okay, you can also remember in that way. Now what is this substrate? This is not a new word. In yesterday class also, while explaining about the JFET, if you remember, I have taken a substrate, then I have taken some part of it and I have diffused. A diffusion process is done, and then we have implanted an N channel there, right? So you got two gates. I think you remember, right? then we have above that substrate we have put some SiO2 layer, then we did some metallization, and then we have taken the terminal, we called it to be as gate, source, and drain, right? I hope you remember. If you don't remember, no issues, again I will draw it in the paint. Okay, you can see that. Now with respect to MOSFET, if this symbol is clear, is the symbol is clear to everyone? You want me to draw and show how does it differ? Then I'll just draw it in a paint and I'll try to help you out. If you remember, in the last class I have told you this is your FET, right? Yes, there we have written gate. Yes, there, here we have written drain, and here we have written source. Just try to understand that in FET, okay, the gate is not insulated. मतलब जो gate है वो अलग नहीं है, वो मिला हुआ है drain and source, पूरा circuit का part है. As you all are aware that I'm drawing in paint, so little bit tilt and other things will be there. Now you can see, if you draw like this, I think somebody is trying to come. I'll just allow them. Okay, okay, fine. Now, okay. Now if you see here, see this I am drawing it to be as gate. I'm saying this is gate. Okay. Now you see there is a gap. Okay. I don't know how many of you are able to identify in the PPT that there is existence of a gap. Okay. So that is why I've drawn in paint and I've tried to show you, because in offline it is very easier because you all are also trying to draw it in your notebook and you can identify. But anyways, I'm drawing it in today and I'm trying to show in paint that, see, there is an existence of a gap, right? So this is nothing but there is no direct contact. That means there is no direct contact. Okay. When I'm saying there is no direct contact, so it is insulated. The gate is insulated. Okay. I think now it is clear. The gate is insulated, right? Now one more thing I'll just explain you just quickly, that in yesterday's class we have I have drawn the symbol. I have taken a substrate called P. Okay, quickly I'll explain because in detail I have already explained you yesterday. So I have told you that this is P. एक P substrate आप ले लीजिए, P type substrate. Then what we have did, we did diffusion of a channel N. So for that I will use an eraser. First let me draw and then I'll use an eraser. Okay, so I have diffused. Okay, so in here as I did the diffusion, so कुछ भी अगर P का है तो मैं उसको हटा दे रहा हूँ. ठीक है, in practically also in semiconductor industries there are UV rays are being passed and other things in detail is there, but as you all belong to diploma, so we have to learn the basic concept of it. So now you can see that these two are same P type. So this is one gate. Yesterday also I told you that take terminal, and here also you can take one terminal. Okay, so these two are same gate, GG, because the symbol is there, right? If you remember N channel JFET, so this is N channel and here you have gate. So this is of P type. See, I'm drawing it into paint, so my diagram is little bit clumsy, but I think you are able to recognize it, what I'm trying to draw. Okay, this is G. Okay, now the same thing I have the symbol I have just converted into this. So here I'm just taking some different color so that you can understand. This is source and this is your drain. Can you see that there is a channel pre-existing? Okay, but here in this case the channel is not there. Now we will see the construction diagram in detail. I'll explain you. Okay, I hope this is quite clear to you. And yes, of course there is a SiO2 layer is there above which all this metallization being done. Okay, I think this diagram is clear. Now in today's class what I'm going to do is similarly how we have drawn this now in PPT. I'll show you and then I will try to draw also, so that sorry, let me take it from there. Slideshow from the current, I think this one from the current slide. Okay, so you can see the symbol, and now this diagram you just try to see they have used different colors. Okay, so first they have taken a green color they are saying that it is a p substrate. देखिए, you can see this fourth terminal which you have never drawn. First time I think you are trying to see that there is a fourth terminal. So this fourth terminal is nothing but the substrate. Okay, p substrate means arrow inside. Okay, now substrate, but it is an n channel. Do remember this. Though it's a p substrate, arrow is going inside, but the channel is n. I'll explain you how. If you see this diagram, this whole thing is substrate. Now you put two n type, diffuse the layer. So this red color you can see that is n type. Okay, and then this yellow color is an indication that there is a SiO2 layer above which we are going to do the metallization. And now you just observe it here. See, just try to understand. I'll draw it and I'll show you. Here you can see a gate is there and the terminal gate, which is not directly connected with this substrate. Okay, the source and the drain is directly connected with the metallization, so it is directly connected, and this gate is not connected. Okay, so here we, how the design process is being done, I'll explain you now. First, what you have to do is, once you want to design, okay, let me draw it in a very simple way. First you have to take a substrate. Is that point is clear to everyone? Please try to understand. So I am going to take first p substrate. So this is a p type material. Clear? Now let me take some other colors. Then what I will do is I will diffuse. By the process of diffusion, I will take diffuse टू n टाइप मटेरियल इनटू इट. मतलब पहले जब अपने आपने एक p टाइप स्लैब लिया, उसमें दो n टाइप आप मटेरियल उसमें डाल दिए. ठीक है, सो दिस ब्लैक इंडिकेट p, दिस इंडिकेट n. okay, this is n, this is also n. I told you that the first, always on the left side you can write it to be a source. Okay, so I am writing s. So this is for your understanding, that is for source, and this is for the drain. Clear? Now what you have to do is, now I am taking some another color, and above which पहले मैंने एक substrate लिया, then I have diffused two n type material into it. Okay, with some symmetry in the design. Then I have diffused a layer of SiO2. जैसा SiO2 का layer आप उसमें diffuse किया. अब आप मुझसे पूछ सकते हैं, सर ये जो आप ले रहे हैं सबस्ट्रेट वो क्या है? वो भी सेमीकंडक्टर है, सिलिकॉन या जर्मेनियम जो भी आप चाहे. आप इसके ऊपर एक लेयर ले लीजिए SiO2 का. ठीक है, नाउ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट इज मेटलाइजेशन यू हैव टू डू. ओके, और भी इचिंग है, वो सब है, उतना आपको अभी पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं. ये जो आपको दिख रहा है ना, ये दोनों एन के बीच में, करेक्ट, इसके ऊपर आप देखिए, आपको ये कनेक्ट करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, ये मेटलाइजेशन कर दिया. मेटलाइजेशन मतलब मेटल डाल दिया मैंने. दिस मेटल और दिस लेयर बिटवीन दिस टू थिंग, बिटवीन योर ड्रेन एंड सोर्स. ठीक है, दिस लेट मी ड्रॉ इट विथ color, and to make it neat, wherever extra I have drawn it, I'll just erase it. So you can understand the difficulty when you are doing it in the paint. Okay, no issue. So this is your SiO2. Above SiO2 I did first metallization. Okay, then I put with the red, I'm just trying to use some another color of brown, lead के लिए. So this is your gate. Is that point is clear? Now सेम मेटलाइजेशन आप करिए ये दो के साथ भी. यहाँ पे आप इचिंग करना पड़ेगा, मतलब काट के निकालना पड़ेगा उसको. देयर आर डिफरेंट टेक्निक्स. आप यूवी रेस पास कर सकते हैं. ओके, बहुत से प्रोसेस होते हैं. इचिंग करके मैंने इसमें मेटल के लिए मैंने टर्मिनल डाल दिया. यहाँ पे भी डाले. एक चीज याद रखिए, ये दोनों से बराबर होना चाहिए ये वाला गेट. ठीक है, और उसके बाद इसमें आप बीच में या साइड में कहीं पे भी कर सकते हैं दिस मेटलाइजेशन. दैट इज ओके. ओके, so you take one metallization here also. ठीक है, I put for metallization मतलब आपने इचिंग करके उसको निकाल दिया SiO2 और डायरेक्टली एक कनेक्शन दे रहे हैं. So as I used for terminal brown, here also I am using brown color only. So this left side always write source, right side you write with drain. I think this is very much clear to you. Now once the diagram is clear, the same diagram I have drawn it in the PPT also. Let us try to see. Okay, how clumsy it looks here, but when I have drawn there, it is so easy for you to understand, right? you have taken one substrate and then you diffuse two n-type material into it and you named it to be a source and drain. Then you did metallization of this two. And here only one thing you have to remember about the SiO2, and exactly above this edge of the drain and source you have to put this metallization, and then you take out the different layer. So this is just to explain you the operation, and this is the diagram that I have drawn. So I hope you have cleared with that operation. I will explain you in just a minute. I think the construction is clear. Can any one of you say is that clear, or if you have a doubt I can explain you again? Yes, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, no doubt, right? So let me go, see, I'll explain you the operation. Before that I just want to explain you some other things that we will see in the next slide. Okay, so MOSFET full form I already told you, it is a semiconductor device. Do remember this. Okay, it is mostly used where it is used. Sometimes you can ask me, sir, what are the different applications in class? Generally you people ask, but in online session, you being just a spectator, you don't ask anything. uh, Anyways, I have to explain. So a MOSFET is nothing but this is basically used in the power electronics. Okay, and what are the different types of MOSFET are there? This is very important question. NMOS, PMOS, CMOS. Now I'll ask you question. Let me see who are present today. Okay, I'll take one name and let's see that person is there or not, or they are just login and left. Okay, Janil is there. Yes, Janil. She is not there.
Yes, sir.
हाँ Janil. Okay Janil, have you heard about CMOS? आपने CMOS के बारे में कभी सुना है?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Anyone in the class who have heard about CMOS? Just tell me yes or no. Where and other thing you don't tell me. Just tell me whether have you heard about CMOS or not. Anyone? Because you belong to a computer and IT students, so you might be aware of this word CMOS. Yes?
No, sir.
No. Okay. आप देखिए, आप सिस्टम में हमेशा सुनते होंगे CMOS होता है, ठीक है? आपका कंप्यूटर फैकल्टी माइट हैव टोल्ड यू इन द फंडामेंटल्स ऑफ कंप्यूटर्स. ओके, CMOS तो मुझे लगा शायद आपको पता है इसलिए, बट नो इश्यूज. आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू व्हाट इज CMOS. CMOS is complementary metal oxide semiconductor. These are used as a switch in your computer, laptop and otherwise. Okay, कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है. Oh, okay. Let me take it into the slide where I left, right? So it would be easier. So there are three different category: N MOSFET, P MOSFET and C MOSFET. Just try to understand. N means N channel MOSFET. Okay, what does N indicate? N channel MOSFET. P indicate P channel MOSFET, and another one is complementary metal oxide field effect transistor. This is a combination of both the N type and P type. Okay, just for the timing you must know this. There are three different category: N channel MOSFET, P channel MOSFET and CMOS. So N and P, when you combine, we will get CMOS. Okay. Now the structure of MOSFET very very important. ठीक है, जैसा अभी मैंने बनाया 2-dimensional view में, how it is going to look in a 3-dimensional, that is also very important, we must know. Okay, so in 3-dimensional you see this pink color is labeled as your substrate. मतलब जो भी आप substrate ले रहे हो, for the time being we are designing for N channel, so मैंने P type का substrate लिया. Is that point is clear? Then see, you can see this green color, right? This green color is the N type material. Okay, जो आपने डाला है, diffuse किया N. एक सोर्स हो गया, देखिए इसके ऊपर मैंने बना दिया सोर्स और एक बना दिया ड्रेन. जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, आपको मेटलाइजेशन SiO2 लेयर डालना है, ये SiO2 लेयर है, उसके बाद आपने मेटलाइजेशन करके टर्मिनल दे दिया. ठीक है, यहाँ पे भी दे दिया. और इन दोनों के बीच में जो है, दैट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, दिस लेंथ, दिस इज द चैनल लेंथ. चैनल लेंथ मतलब सोर्स से, क्योंकि ये N है, इलेक्ट्रॉन को फ्लो करके, देखिए डॉटेड लाइन में दिखाया गया है, राइट? दिस इज द चैनल बिटवीन दिस टू, सोर्स एंड ड्रेन. यहां से इलेक्ट्रॉन पास होगा तभी आपका करंट पास होगा, राइट? तभी एक क्लोज सर्किट बनेगा, नहीं तो नहीं बनेगा. उसके बाद आप देखिए SiO2 के ऊपर जब हम गेट को डाल रहे हैं, वो डायरेक्टली इससे कनेक्टेड नहीं है, जैसा कि आपका ड्रेन और सोर्स में कनेक्टेड है. इट इज इंसुलेटेड. ठीक है, SiO2 के ऊपर इंसुलेटेड है. ठीक है, क्लियर टू एवरीवन? आई थिंक ऑल दिस पॉइंट इज क्लियर. दिस डॉटेड लाइन के बीच में जो दिख रहा है दैट इज ए चैनल. ये चैनल आप बनाएंगे अभी ऑपरेशन से, आप कंट्रोल कर करके वोल्टेजेस दे देके आप ये चैनल बनाएंगे. ठीक है, आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू इन अ बिट ऑफ टाइम. नाउ यू कैन सी N प्लस मतलब यहां से इलेक्ट्रॉन फ्लो करेगा और फिर ड्रेन में जाएगा एंड देन यू विल गेट ए करंट. क्लोज सर्किट यू विल गेट इट. ओके, P चैनल और N चैनल से दो सिंबल बना दिए. आई थिंक इट्स ए स्ट्रक्चर विच इज वेरी मच क्लियर. आई थिंक एनीवन इज हैविंग एनी डाउट? I think it is quite clear, right? Whatever I have explained you in 2-dimensional, I have tried to show you how it is going to look in 3-dimensional. Okay, so it is quite easy to understand. Okay, same thing. Same thing now try to understand which we have drawn in the paint. So I have taken a substrate. See here I am saying in general silicon substrate. I am not saying it is a P substrate or N substrate. Okay, because if suppose I am taking N substrate, then here I have to put P, then it would become P channel. As I have explained you in earlier, I have taken a P substrate, that means I have to diffuse N and it will become an N channel. Okay, N channel means electron will flow. If it's a P channel means hole will flow from source to drain. That is the only difference that you must know. ठीक है, यहाँ पे देखिए मेटलाइजेशन करके आप डायरेक्टली सोर्स इलेक्ट्रोड मिल जाएगा आपको, ड्रेन का भी मिल जाएगा, मगर यहाँ पे इंसुलेटेड है, ये पिंक कलर आपको दिख रहा है और मेटल का यहाँ पे टर्मिनल है, ये डायरेक्टली इसके साथ कांटेक्ट में नहीं रहेगा. ठीक है, आपको कंट्रोल वोल्टेज से करना पड़ेगा. सो दिस इज द गेट डाइइलेक्ट्रिक, दैट इज व्हाई इट इज नोन एज मेटल ऑक्साइड सेमीकंडक्टर फील्ड इफेक्ट मेटल ऑक्साइड. सो इसके बीच में जो ऑक्साइड है वो मेटल है एंड इट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज इंसुलेटेड गेट फील्ड इफेक्ट ट्रांजिस्टर. ठीक है, अब देखिए मैंने आपको इसमें दोनों एक्सप्लेन कर दिया. अगर आप सबस्ट्रेट में P लोगे तो आपको सोर्स एंड ड्रेन N लेना है, तो वो बिकम N चैनल मॉसफेट. अगर आप सबस्ट्रेट में N ले रहे हो तब आपका सोर्स एंड ड्रेन वो होगा P डिफ्यूजन और वो बन जाएगा आपका P चैनल. उस टाइम में होल फ्लो करेगा और अभी आपका इलेक्ट्रॉन फ्लो करेगा बिटवीन सोर्स टू ड्रेन. एंड ऑल्सो रिमेंबर दैट दिस रीजन, ठीक है, यहां पे आपका प्लेंटी ऑफ होल्स अवेलेबल है और यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है, तो ये इलेक्ट्रॉन यहाँ पे जाते जाते कैसा होगा, डिपेंड अपॉन दी हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू मेक इट वर्क, द ऑपरेशन वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी इन टाइम बीइंग. ओके, ठीक है. नाउ working principle I'll explain you. This diagram you just see. What you have to do, can you see this diagram everyone? Is clear? One of you can say yes or no. Yes? It's not clear?
It is clear.
Clear. Okay, good. Now whatever I have explained, the same thing it is there. I'll just try to explain the working principle of it. Okay, now just see, as we have three things, source, गेट एंड ड्रेन एंड दिस इज सबस्ट्रेट. सबस्ट्रेट को छोड़ दीजिए थोड़ी देरी के लिए. ठीक है, खाली ये तीन में ही सब कुछ ऑपरेशन आपका डिपेंड करेगा. नाउ व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज, ये जो गेट है ये डायरेक्टली इससे कनेक्टेड नहीं है. अभी हमको क्या करना है, याद रखिएगा मैंने हमेशा बताया इनपुट सेक्शन शुड बी फॉरवर्ड बायस, आउटपुट सेक्शन शुड बी रिवर्स बायस. ये कॉन्सेप्ट को एकदम माइंड में रख के चलिए. ये एन है, सो एन का फॉरवर्ड बायस होगा जब आप इसको नेगेटिव से कनेक्ट करोगे, और रिवर्स बायस में आपको ये एन को पॉजिटिव से कनेक्ट करना है. दैट आई डिड इट. इज दिस कनेक्शन इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन? हाउ आई हैव कनेक्टेड नेगेटिव टू द सोर्स एंड पॉजिटिव टू द ड्रेन. ठीक है, ये आप कनेक्ट करने के बाद पूरा ऑपरेशन को कंट्रोल करता है आपका गेट. ठीक है, गेट को आपको क्या करना है, पॉजिटिव वोल्टेज अप्लाई करना है. यू हैव टू अप्लाई ए पॉजिटिव वोल्टेज, दैट मींस यू हैव टू मेक ए फॉरवर्ड बायस कनेक्शन हियर, क्योंकि ये पी टाइप है. ठीक है, जैसे आप यहां पे पॉजिटिव करोगे तो यहां पे जितने भी होल्स है क्या होगा, ये पॉजिटिव है, होल ये भी पॉजिटिव है, तो ये होल सारे से दूर जाएंगे. राइट, सेम चार्जेस विल रिपल ना. आप जितना पॉजिटिव करोगे ये देखिए ये लेयर उतना ही दूर जाता है. इज दैट पॉइंट इज गेटिंग क्लियर टू एवरीवन? आई हैव अप्लाइड ए पॉजिटिव वोल्टेज. आप जितना पॉजिटिव करते रहोगे ये होल्स उससे दूर जाते रहेगा और यहाँ पे वैक्यूम क्रिएट होगा. जैसे ही करोगे यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स जो है वो यहां से निकलना शुरू हो जाएगा. ठीक है, क्योंकि ये फॉरवर्ड बायस है, इलेक्ट्रॉन यहाँ पे आएगा, यहां से होल दूर चले गए, ये इधर को अट्रैक्ट करेगा, गेट की तरफ इसको अट्रैक्ट करेगा. अट्रैक्ट करते करते देयर विल बी ए चैनल. that channel is formed because of the control voltage that you are supplying here. जितना पॉजिटिव वोल्टेज आप करोगे उतना ही चैनल आपका एनहांस्ड होते रहेगा, एंड दिस विल मेक इलेक्ट्रॉन्स टू एक्यूमुलेट हियर. सी मेटल ऑक्साइड है ना, तो वो जा नहीं सकता, इंसुलेटर है, ये जितने भी इलेक्ट्रॉन्स यहाँ पे है ये इसके साथ रिकंबाइन नहीं हो सकते, तो ये यहाँ पे एक्यूमुलेट होना शुरू हो जाएंगे. जैसे जैसे एक्यूमुलेट होते रहेंगे चैनल का रूप होगा, एंड देन देयर विल बी ए टाइम व्हेन दिस इलेक्ट्रॉन विल गो हियर बिकॉज इट इज ए पॉजिटिव. यहाँ पे तो पॉजिटिव से नहीं अट्रैक्ट कर पाए, लेकिन इस पॉजिटिव को वो अट्रैक्ट करना शुरू होंगे, और यहां से ये इलेक्ट्रॉन जो फ्लो कर रहे हैं बिकॉज यहाँ पे नहीं जा सकते हैं, यहां से होते हुए ये एक क्लोज सर्किट फॉर्म कर जाएगा और आपको करंट मिलना शुरू हो जाएगा. इज दैट पॉइंट इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन? I think the concept is very much clear, right? Again, I repeat for the people, those who have not understood. We have three terminal. One is source, gate, and drain. Drain is your output, source is your input. ठीक है? Input is always in the transistor. When you want it to be work as an amplifier, you have to make your input to be forward bias, output to be reverse bias. Simple concept. So what I did is this n negative को मैंने एक negative दे दिया, तो ये become forward bias. Here also this n, so इसको पॉजिटिव से कनेक्ट कर दिया, तो दिस बिकम नेगेटिव. ओके, फॉरवर्ड बायस, रिवर्स बायस. नाउ गेट आप फॉरवर्ड बायस में कनेक्ट करिए. जितना पॉजिटिव मतलब जितना बैटरी आप यहाँ पे यूज करोगे, आप देखिए एक एरो सिंबल है, इसका मतलब है इट्स ए वेरिएबल वोल्टेज VGS. ठीक है, आप इसको चेंज करते रहोगे. जैसे चेंज करोगे जितना पॉजिटिव चार्ज इसमें आएगा, यहाँ भी पॉजिटिव है तो ये पॉजिटिव पॉजिटिव पहले रिपेल करेगा. तो आप देखिए ये शेडेड कलर में दिख रहा है कि इसके जितना आपने पॉजिटिव वोल्टेज अप्लाई किया वो उतना ही दूर उससे चला जाएगा. अब इसमें रास्ता खाली हो गया, तो ये इलेक्ट्रॉन जो है यहाँ पे फ्लो करके यहाँ पे आ जाएंगे बिकॉज ऑफ दिस पॉजिटिव चार्ज, इट विल अट्रैक्ट. लेकिन यहाँ पे मेटल है, ये इलेक्ट्रॉन यहाँ से पार होके नहीं जा सकते, इंसुलेटिंग मटेरियल रखा हुआ है वहां पे, तो ये इलेक्ट्रॉन यहाँ पे जाएंगे बिकॉज यहाँ पे भी आपका पॉजिटिव है, तो ये यहाँ पे फ्लो होना शुरू होकर एक चैनल बन जाएगा. सो देयर विल बी ए चैनल क्रिएटेड बिटवीन द सोर्स एंड द ड्रेन. दिस चैनल इज नोन एज एनहांस्ड बिकॉज आप इस वोल्टेज से जितना पॉजिटिव वोल्टेज दोगे उतना ही ज्यादा ये चैनल बड़ा होता रहेगा, क्योंकि ये जितने होल से ये नीचे की तरफ जाएंगे, यहाँ का रास्ता छोड़ देंगे. सो दिस चैनल विल बी क्रिएटेड एंड इट विल फॉर्म ए क्लोज पाथ एंड योर करंट विल स्टार्ट फ्लोइंग. ठीक है, same thing I have, whatever I have explained, it is there in the slide. The depletion region is populated by the bound negative charge which are associated with the acceptor atoms. The positive voltage also attract electron from n plus source and drain region into the channel. The electron reach the channel is formed. Now if the voltage applied between the source and drain, current flow freely between that source and drain. Gate voltage control the electron concentration in the channel. ठीक है, instead of positive if apply negative voltage, a whole channel will be formed beneath the oxide layer. आपने पॉजिटिव अप्लाई किया, अगर आप नेगेटिव करोगे तो इसका उल्टा ऑपरेशन होगा. ठीक है, सो सी द डायग्राम्स ऑल्सो. NMOS, ठीक है, गेट, ड्रेन, सोर्स. दिस आई हैव रिटन एनहांसमेंट. आप देखिए इसके बीच में कोई चैनल नहीं है ड्रेन एंड सोर्स में. डिप्लीशन में देखिए यहाँ पे एक चैनल प्री एग्जिस्ट कर रहा है, रेड कलर आपको दिख रहा है, दिस इज द चैनल. डिप्लीशन में ऑलरेडी चैनल होता है, लेकिन एनहांसमेंट में चैनल नहीं होता है. कैसे क्रिएट होता है अभी अभी हमने पढ़ा. ठीक है, उसके बाद आपको देखिए PMOS. PMOS और NMOS को डिफरेंस कैसे होगा, अगर हम होल बना दिए तो वो PMOS हो गया गेट में, या अगर हमने होल नहीं बनाया दैट इज योर NMOS. एरो से भी हम बता सकते हैं, विथ एरो ऑल्सो यू कैन मेक और विदाउट एरो ऑल्सो यू कैन डू. सो यहाँ पे भी देखिए एनहांसमेंट लिखा है, इसका मतलब है ड्रेन और सोर्स के बीच में चैनल नहीं है. देयर इज वन मोर NMOS विथ बल्क कॉन्टैक्ट. सो सबस्ट्रेट का जगह में आपको बल्क कॉन्टैक्ट B लिखना पड़ेगा, दैट्स ऑल. ओके, एंड P चैनल ऑफ द MOSFET आप देख लीजिए, ये N चैनल है मतलब एरो इनसाइड है. ठीक है, और ये P चैनल है, एरो बाहर की तरफ है. बाकी सब कुछ सेम है. ठीक है, देयर इज नो डिफरेंस. द ओनली डिफरेंस दैट यू कैन ऑब्जर्व इज हाउ द टर्मिनल्स आर कनेक्टेड. ओके, गेट का देखिए कहां पे आप कनेक्ट कर रहे हो, दैट्स ओनली द डिफरेंस दैट वी विल बी स्टडीइंग एनी हाउ. If the MOSFET is an N channel or N MOSFET, then the source and drain are N plus region and the body is a P region. Just now I have explained you. Diffusion आप N करोगे और उसका जो सबस्ट्रेट होगा वो पी टाइप होगा. जस्ट आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड यू. अगर आप पी चैनल बनाते हो तो उसका जो सबस्ट्रेट होगा वो एन होगा और जो डिफ्यूजन होगा मतलब वो पी प्लस रीजन होगा. ठीक है, दिस इज द मेन डिफरेंस. ठीक है, व्हाट आर द वेरियस एप्लीकेशन. मॉसफेट आर यूज इन डिजिटल आईसी, माइक्रो प्रोसेसर में यूज होता है. ठीक है, कैलकुलेटर्स में यूज होते हैं, मेमोरी एंड सीमॉस गेट दैट इज यूज इवन इन कंप्यूटर्स, एनालॉग स्विचेस and audio frequency power amplifying for PAS. PAS stand for public addressing system. Okay, and other application, there are multiple application actually, oscillators, amplifiers, switches and so on. Okay, so this is the single type MOSFET switch. These are not there in your syllabus, so if I will share this PPT anyway, if you are interested you can go in detail. सो देखिए एडवांसमेंट ऑफ मॉसफेट में आपको देखिए सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है मॉसफेट हम क्यों पढ़ते हैं. सीमॉस इज पॉपुलरली यूज नाउअडेज. ओके, सीमॉस में बहुत ही अच्छा है, बहुत कम पावर कंजम्पशन होता है. ठीक है, इसके लिए सीमॉस की बहुत सी एडवांटेजेस है और उसके वजह से ये पावर बहुत कम यूज करता है और बहुत से स्विचेस में मॉसफेट का आजकल सीमॉस यूज होता है. सो उसका बेसिक बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक है. That is why these are the advancement of CMOS. What are the limitations? This is also we have to know. Overheating is a very big problem when you are considering about IC. आप देखिए जब गर्म होने लग जाता है ना तो आग भी लग सकता है. तो आपको जो है स्पेस छोड़ना पड़ेगा ताकि आप देखिए हर आईसीज में प्लास्टिक मतलब उसके ऊपर में कोटिंग होता है डिफरेंट टाइप डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द कॉस्ट एंड अदर थिंग. ओके, बिकॉज अब जितना छोटा बनाते रहोगे उतना ही इश्यूज भी आते रहेंगे, उतना ही हीट आएगा, तो उसको मैनेज करना है. सो दिस आर द सम ऑफ द लिमिटेशन दैट इज ओवर हीटिंग. और जितना आजकल देखिए हर चीज बहुत कम छोटा साइज में हो रहा है. ठीक है, उसके वजह से बहुत एडवांटेजेस तो हम पढ़े ही है मगर देयर आर सम डिसएडवांटेज आल्सो एसोसिएटेड दैट यू मस्ट नो. ऑपरेशनल प्रॉब्लम होता है क्योंकि टाइनी ट्रांजिस्टर है तो उसका प्लेसमेंट इज ए बिगेस्ट चैलेंज. दिस आर इन वीएलएसआई इंडस्ट्रीज में रिसर्च होते हैं इस पर, बहुत से लोग पीएचडी करते हैं. several papers have been published of placement, routing issues and other thing. Okay, so we are not going into detail, just try to understand this, some of the drawbacks like overheating, small size operational problems. Okay, so this is what we have studied for the MOSFET. In detail I have explained you, but still our class is not finished. I want to explain few more things. Okay, only the PPT slide I have finished, but still few things I want to take it from text also. Quickly, it will take just 5 to 10 minutes. Some difference between are there for your diploma level. Whatever I have explained you, this is the whole concept of it. Okay, you can see the symbols I have shown you. So enhancement type, depletion mode I have told you. See, this channel is existing, so enhancement mode in detail anyway I have explained you how you are going to connect it. Okay, so in textbook also it is there. Okay, now because of online session and objective examination that you are going to likely face in your examination, this is very important for you to know what are the objective questions can be asked. Let me tell you very quickly, this comparison table that you are looking in front of you now, here you can get so many questions in objective. Okay, so I'll just try to explain you also what are the likely questions that can ask in exam. First of all, you must know the full form of it. FET is field effect transistor, BJT bipolar junction transistor. Then FET is a unipolar devices. This I have explained you in last class. Unipolar मतलब सिर्फ एक ही चार्ज लेता है, या तो होल या तो इलेक्ट्रॉन. Just now we have seen. Okay, BJT में both electrons and holes एक ही टाइम में काम करते हैं, majority carrier and minority carrier. But in FET only majority carrier will work. ठीक है, first major difference. Second, FET is a voltage operated device. Very very important. FET is a voltage operated device. You must remember. BJT is a current operated device. In BJT, if you remember, we were talking about emitter current, base current, collector current. Here we are talking about the voltage, VGS, VDS, okay, VSD. Okay, all we are talking in the terms of voltage. So FET is a voltage operated device, whereas BJT is a current operated device. FET में noise बहुत कम होता है. So this is one of the advantages. whereas BJT is a noiseable device as compared to your FET. Then the gain bandwidth product, this is the disadvantage of FET. It is less, whereas in BJT your gain bandwidth product is more. Okay? What is the drawback that just now I told you? Care has to be taken so that it should not be overloaded. Just now I've explained in the PPT. So that is the limitation I've explained you. So this is one of the disadvantage. So two disadvantage you must remember. One, overloaded problem is there in the FET, whereas in BJT no such care is required. Thermal runaway may occur in MOSFET. No thermal runaway, sorry. And thermal runaway occur. Thermal runaway मतलब एक concept है जिसमें resistor biasing and other things will come into picture. That is not required for diploma level. You just remember that thermal runaway problem is not there in the MOSFET, but it is there in the BJT. That's all. Switching speed definitely FET का high है and it is less in the case of BJT. Fabrication में definitely FEB is easy and BJT is difficult. Okay. Input resistance, very important question that can ask in your examination. First is unipolar, full form, thermal runaway, fabrication speed, and then input resistance. Input resistance का generally पूछते हैं objective में. So you must know that the input resistance of FET is very high and BJT is less. One question can be asked, sir resistance तो होना चाहिए कि ज्यादा इनपुट का? यस, आइडियली इनपुट रेजिस्टेंस शुड बी इंफिनिटी होना चाहिए. प्रैक्टिकली तो पॉसिबल नहीं है, तो हाई में हम बोलेंगे. एंड आउटपुट रेजिस्टेंस नहीं होना चाहिए, आउटपुट रेजिस्टेंस जीरो में होना चाहिए, बट प्रैक्टिकली जीरो में नहीं होता है. ठीक है, कुछ होगा 100 ohms, 2 ohms, 3 ohms, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन हाउ एफिशिएंटली वी आर डिजाइनिंग. ओके, सो इनपुट रेजिस्टेंस हमको ज्यादा चाहिए, आउटपुट रेजिस्टेंस जीरो या कम चाहिए. ठीक है, सो हियर इन फैक्ट वी आर गेटिंग दैट इनपुट रेजिस्टेंस टू बी वेरी हाई. Then there is a difference between JFET and MOSFET. जैसे कि मैंने बताया गेट इंसुलेटेड नहीं होता है JFET में, MOSFET में इंसुलेटेड होता है. ओके, दैट इज व्हाई द नेम इटसेल्फ इट सेज इंसुलेटेड गेट फील्ड इफेक्ट ट्रांजिस्टर. JFET में पीएन जंक्शन फॉर्म्ड होता है, मगर IGFET में ऐसा कोई भी पीएन जंक्शन फॉर्म नहीं होता है. आपने ऑपरेशन देखा, मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया कल भी और आज भी. ठीक है, तो वहां पे हमने एक्सप्लेन किया, खाली डिग कर देते हैं. यहाँ पे कोई भी ऐसा कोई पीएन चैनल नहीं बनता है. ड्रेन और सोर्स के बीच में कंटिन्यूअस चैनल एग्जिस्ट होता है JFET में, मगर आपको अभी भी मैंने दिखाया कि गेट का वोल्टेज से आप कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं कि वहां पे कितना चैनल होगा या नहीं होगा. कंटिन्यूअसली कोई चैनल MOSFET में नहीं होता है, मगर JFET में होता है. JFET सिर्फ एक ही टाइप में अवेलेबल है, दैट इज योर डिप्लीशन टाइप. इन दैट क्लासिफिकेशन चार्ट आल्सो आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड यू. ठीक है, whereas MOSFET can be operated in both depletion and enhancement. So this question can also be asked in objective. FET can only be operated in depletion, whereas MOSFET is operated in both depletion and enhancement. Input resistance हमने बोला था FET का हाई है, definitely high है, it is in mega ohm. ठीक है, and यहाँ पे भी हाई है. MOSFET is also a type of this, so here also it is high. Output resistance जो MOSFET का है, जैसा कि कम होना चाहिए, वो सच में कम होता है MOSFET में, मगर JFET में थोड़ा ज्यादा होता है MOSFEट से, लेकिन BJT से बेटर है JFET. ठीक है, सो देखिए इट इज लाइक हाउ यू कैन से दैट इज आई जस्ट मेक दिस BJT फर्स्ट. ठीक है, उसके बाद आपका FET बेटर है, और फिर उसमें आपका MOSFET बेटर है. तो अगर आपको आइडेंटिफाई करना इन द टर्म्स ऑफ इनपुट रेसिस्टेंस, ठीक है, इनपुट रेसिस्टेंस सबसे ज्यादा होगा MOSFET में, उसके बाद कम होगा FET में, फिर BJT में. आउटपुट रेसिस्टेंस सबसे कम होगा जो कि डिजायरेबल है, वो MOSFET में, फिर FET में, फिर BJT में. तो आप क्वेश्चंस देख लीजिए एग्जाम में, आपको किसको किसे कंपेयर करने के लिए बोल रहे हैं, उस हिसाब से आपको करना है. ठीक है, नाउ advantages already I have told you, applications also I have taken from the PPT. Okay, so here in today's session one more thing I have finished actually from the PPT, that there are three types: P channel MOSFET, N channel MOSFET and CMOS. So this in detail, the symbol and the design with respect to gate, you have to design the gate also for PMOS, similarly with NMOS and then with CMOS. Okay, this we will see in the next session. Okay, so before leaving, if any doubt is there, you can ask me. If there is no doubt, it is good. If it is there doubt, I'm here to clear your doubts. So you can ask me if any doubt is there. Yes, any doubt to anyone? Somebody's written something. No, sir. Okay, fine. So there is no doubt. So it's good. I hope you all have understood, right? सबको समझ में आया आज का क्लास? At least one
Yes,
of you
sir.
can say yes or no. Isha, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is very interesting topic also. So in next week, I think our next session is in next week. So in next week, we will try to understand the various design of gates with respect to your PMOS and NMOS. Thank you for attending class, and please give your attendance. Attendance links are being updated in your Google class. Okay, thank you. Bye.